Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new post opening. Yes, I've had 3 packages arrive, but 5 items, 3 in 1. So let's get into these packages literally. Yeah, so post came today. I was expecting some bits. Post has been somewhat delayed because of the strikes at the weekend or whenever it was. But stuff hasn't come as fast as what it could have done. But it's finally arrived. That's great. So anyway, so 5 items. 4 of them being physical media. And the first one I'll show you is actually a graphic novel that I've bought. It's a Marvel graphic novel called Death's Head Unnatural Selection. Now, I've bought this for a reason, although I do have these as individual comics. But I bought this for a £5, this graphic novel, because I don't know where the comics are. Christ, I've got so many boxes of comics. Okay, where was I? Yes, interrupted by a work phone call. That's always the way. So anyway, yeah, so Death's Head. I've got these as individual issues. Now, this is the 3rd iteration of the character, Death's Head. It's actually Death's Head 3.0. The reason I wanted this is because I'm doing a video on this character. End of story. That's it. And like I said, I've got so many boxes of comics. I mean, literally, I've got a cupboard with probably about 20 boxes in, all sealed. And it's in there somewhere, and it's easier for me to buy the graphic novel for a £5 than spend hours and hours rooting through for a few issues of a comic series. So that's that. Anyway, so next up is this release here of the Titans of Cult release of The Thing. Yes, I did hum and ha about this one because I have the Arrow collector's edition and that, but ultimately it's a great film and I wanted it for the collection. Now, I don't get all of the Titans of Cult, but this is a great film. And I will do an opening of this and talk about it because I've got a few bits to say. Yes, so keep an eye out for that coming. Opening for The Thing. I know other people have done it already. And I'm a little bit late to the day with that, but there we go. And then the next 3 items are actually from Germany. Yes, Amazon Germany. And they're in here. 3 Blu-rays that yes, 2 of them new films, 1 of them an old film. Let's do the old film first. So what I've got here is The Ghost and the Darkness, which is Val Kilmer and Michael Douglas. This is a film set in the late 1800s. British engineer John Patterson in Kenya, killer lions that were wiping out a lot of people. It's based on true events, and it's that film. It's not available in this country on Blu-ray, as far as I'm aware. That's why I've sourced it elsewhere. I haven't seen it for a long time, but it was brought back into my mind by the movie Beast with Idris Elba, that lion one, and a film that I wanted to give a revisit to. So I got it like that. I haven't seen it since it came out. Let's open it up and take a look. I think it might have the reverse art. It certainly does. So you can reverse the sleeve so you haven't got the massive big age rating there. I wonder if the other 2 films are the same. Little advert there for some films. Now, I do like Amazon Germany because you get titles like the next 2, and we don't get them released over here. We might get them on DVD, but certainly not on Blu-ray. And the first one is an Alicia Silverstone film. Yes, an Alicia Silverstone film where she fought a shark. No, it ain't the shark one. That shark one with her was rubbish. But about a week later, I did review, after reviewing the shark one with her, another film that she starred in called Last Survivors. And I really enjoyed it. I thought she gave a wonderful performance. The other film she'd done, too, I haven't seen Alicia Silverstone film in probably about 20 years, maybe more, right? And then all of a sudden, 2 come along at once within a week. And I reviewed both of them at the time. And the first one was awful. She wasn't very good in it whatsoever. But then this one, I watched it and I thought it was thoroughly good and thought-provoking. It's sort of set in, I don't want to give nothing away, a post-apocalyptic future. Or is it? Yeah, but anyway. So this will have a reversible sleeve, I know, because it says that there. So when they say that, this bit on it, or something like that, it will be a reversible sleeve. Yeah, So that's great. And yeah, this, you know, a good film. These two people living in the wilderness because of some post-apocalyptic event that's occurred. That's the geezer who was in True Blood. No, True Blood. Was it called True Blood? That vampire thing that I didn't really get into it. He was in that. I don't know who he was, but and then he starts befriending her, who's an outsider, and all this sort of thing. And then the last one, I'm so glad this got a release. I really am. And it's a horror film, and it is The Cellar. The Cellar. Now, I know this film divided opinion, but it was more of a horror film. It worked for me, let's just say that. I was fine with it. I really enjoyed it. Starring Alicia Cuthbert, who formerly starred as Jack Bauer's daughter in 24, and also starred in the film The Girl Next Door. She went very quiet. I ain't heard much of her in recent years, but then she'd done this film here. So I was intrigued by the fact that she was in it, and I hadn't seen her for such a long time. She's now more of a matured actress, been a while, and I thought, you know, and yeah, I thought it was very good. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Nice red case on it as well. And obviously it's going to have the reversible sleeve. Although, yes, in there, as you can see. Nice red case. But yes, so, and yeah, this just worked for me. I like the sort of reveal of the ending and the ambiguity of the ending. And usually horror doesn't... it doesn't usually sit right with me. It doesn't usually... land the ending, but I was fine with this. But I know other people didn't like it. But there we go. Art is subjective. We all like what we like, and what works for one person doesn't work for someone else. So there we go. There's those bits that came in the post today. The Thing from Titans of Cult, we'll do an opening for that, so please keep an eye out for that if interested. Or go and watch someone else's. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day, does it? But I will give my thoughts on it. I've got some stuff to say. I haven't watched no one else's opening, so it will be a sort of... yeah, it'll be an opinion from me, honestly, about it. But, yeah, there's stuff. Anyway, this is AJ. Thanks for watching, and hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, goodbye.